to the game.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love. Love.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Chase Brown now to return it. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry-up here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Pushing for the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Come on. Set.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. Set. 60.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Brought in. A big gain here for Diggs. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner, and gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Now Brown on to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 10.
Throwing now off play action. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
Here we go. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
They are going to go. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball in left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd. And they have to be thinking points here.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Steelers 1st down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. You can't blame him for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Backed up by the false start flag. Here's 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Murray. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They snap it to Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Sanders going to throw here on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers looking for a score just before the break. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Flush out now to his left. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Steelers calling their first time out. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers 1st down.
1st and 10, Murray escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Getting out to his left. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. It's cutting the 4. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Brown on to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They've got a man in motion.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 19 Lions!
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Brown on to send it away. This taken from the 12. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Kyler. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's 2nd and 14. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. No give. It's Brown headed right. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Steelers will line up.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, baby, they were one kick away from a tie game, but instead, Brock, they played for 2 in the lead, and this time it does not work out.
I can read you like a book now, partner. You didn't like that decision, did you?
No, sir, I did not. What are they doing?
Well, they're just being too over-aggressive. That's what they're doing. Or they had a 2-point play that they loved and trusted, but now, instead of being tied, they find themselves still trailing in this game.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Kyler to throw. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They're going play action. It's Murray. Headed out right. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Brown adds the PAT. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Steelers 13.
Now Brown on to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Play action, Sanders. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Irish, 7.
Sanders now on third down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throwing again here, Sanders. On the move, headed right. Running right side by McLaurin. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
To the air on first down, Sanders. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Come on, go.
Brown on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the jump.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers down by only 2 in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's caught! Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Steelers 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This is taken in at the 13. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kent, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers push this to an 8-point game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Steelers 19.
Now Brown on to send it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Kickoff taken at the 13. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Brown on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here he is to throw. That one complete to Diggs. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. With the win in hand, Chargers, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Chargers take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock. You and I included.